Hi, it's Esther here, Miss Esther to some of you. It's time for workshop 4. In this workshop we'll be looking at sculpture and making some homes, some dwellings. I was thinking about lockdown, home has become very important. For this workshop you'll need some recycled card and scissors and some homemade glue. Some of the flower glue would be great, if not PVA is fine. And maybe some newspaper and scrap paper. So use your imagination. There's some pictures of amazing, fantastic homes. You may want to concentrate on making a structure out of cardboard. You could make something tall, something wide. There's a demonstration in this video of how to make a cave-like space. If other members of your family have also made homes as well, or if you're back in school, other classmates have also made homes, put them together on a big sheet of paper, and at the end there's just a small activity, making a map. My map is going to be based on the Kingdom of Ife, and I'll show you here on my necklace, which is West Africa. I've also put up how to make paper pulp at home. If you work with me in school, you know it's one of my all-time favourite materials. Please have a look at this video and try and make some paper pulp ready for workshop 5 next week. So you've got everything you need, you've got your imaginations and you've got some things to build with. Let's go, let's make some art together. The best way to start is by looking at the material you've got. In this case it was cardboard. Experiment with the cardboard. Have a think about how you're going to join things together. This is a sliding join where you cut 2 slots and slide them together. If you choose to use tape, make sure you stick your tape down really firmly. As you can see, this ended up being a triangular tent shape, but you could also make a rounded roof for it or do a square shape. This is a useful technique for making flat cardboard bends. You score it, you don't go all the way through with a pair of scissors. Once you've done this, the cardboard can be bent into a roof shape, or you could add several pieces together and make a cylindrical home or dwelling. If you're quite young and have got small paws, please ask an adult for help. You can also cut into your cardboard shapes to make doors or windows. You can add lots of different card shapes together to make your home, your dwelling, or you can make a shape from the inside out using the cave technique. The cave technique starts by making the inside of your shape first. I made a ball, but you could make a different shape. And you keep making that ball bigger, and then you wrap it in cling film. You'll also need a base for your cave. I used a piece of cardboard. Then you're going to make some paper twirls to add a bit of structure to go over the cling film. What's going to happen is that cling film ball is going to be pulled out of the cave that we make at the end. So we need to leave an opening, a gap. You coat a sheet of plastic with some glue. It can be watered down PVA or flour glue. I use flour glue because I think it feels nicer on the hands. And you lay paper on top of the glue and then you glue on top. So you're making a sandwich really, glue, paper, glue. And that means that you can just lay your paper onto your structure. And I kept going and kept going. You can see here I left an opening for my cling film ball to come out of. I would say at least 2 or 3 layers to make it strong. It's amazing how strong this will dry. Right at the end I added tissue on because I wanted it to be white, and that was an easy way to do that, is to use kitchen tissue, but of course you could paint it afterwards. This is the ball being taken out, the cling film ball, and as you can see it's dried nice and hard and giving me a fantastic cave-like shape. If you use the same technique on your cardboard structures, it will give them a lot more strength, and also you won't see the joining lines. So I'm covering the card with glue and then sticking the paper over. And I'm also making little tiny bits of gluey tape by putting a layer of glue on my plastic, putting the paper on top, adding another layer of glue so I can do the fiddly bits, which was that bit sticking out. Final activity, we're going to draw a map based on maps from the Kingdom of Ife. This is the Ife map that I based my village map on, and the map shows the location of some of the shrines of Ife. I approached my map by painting the lines and then adding paint behinds to make the lines, the mapping lines, the roads, the pathways stand out even more. I did feel that it started to resemble a fruit. I think after workshop 2 I've had fruit on my mind. Once you've got your pathways done, I'd also like you to do a little bit of printing. You'll need a piece of plastic or something flat. Spread the paint out on your plastic and start pressing objects in and see what kind of printing pattern you can make. Remember, when we're printing, we press in and then we press down. Enjoy patterning, printing, making lines, joining your buildings together. Next time in workshop 5 we will add to the buildings and also start making a relief panel, taking inspiration from the beautiful spiritual objects from the Kingdom of Ife and the Kingdom of Benin. Thank you for watching. See you in workshop 5.